I haven't even loaded into the game yet. Here we are! Welcome to the farm! What's going on? Can I interest you in Monopoly Go, by the way? Gotta get the link. Gotta get the link for you. Yeah, there we go. I think today's the day, you guys. I think we're finally gonna get to see the tornado. I really thought that... Did you want to do the dual stream thing, Rolls, or you just want to get in voice chat? Look at these little babies. Look at these little babies. Oh, you're not streaming? Oh, okay. Look at them chickens. Got sidetracked. Chickens. You haven't seen a tornado yet? I haven't either, and I thought that it was going to be way more common than it is. Like, what is up with that? Look. There it is right there. Is that today? You got May, and then look, right there. See this gap of time? Soon. Rolls nose.
Hey, I'm doing push to talk, so I don't know if it's working.
Seems to be working. I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, because I just never use it.
That's funny. A tornado.
So, yeah, the next day, whenever we want to fast forward, is Ivan coming in tonight, or do you know?
I don't know yet. Stoner said I'm on year 5 in game on the farm. 5 years. Never seen a tornado. There it is.
I hit one spot of the field, one little spot.
Shame.
Right. Shame.
Not as bad as that one time. Stoner said over 300 hours, huh? And you still haven't seen the tornado. Yeah, I thought it would be more common, but apparently not. But I guess that's a good thing, you know, because it does destroy your crops. What's up, Cody? Look at this horse. Oh, he's a baby. Jared said, why are you in your daddy's garage? I have another YouTube channel where I go to car shows and stuff, so it, you know, gave me a reason to tell you about it right then. The system works. Look at them goats right there. Oh, you little babies.
Here he comes.
Woo! He's like, get ready to be synced. We're getting there. Got the crew. What else is there to do? Just gonna leave this there.
Everything should be primed up right now, ready to go.
The wheat takes a really long time to grow, so it's not ready yet.
Oh, and we should get some horses on the next day too. Babies.
The only way I could do that was if you had to do a little more work. What? When you don't know what you're supposed to do, it's a lot. This game's hard to learn. It's not like you know exactly what to do the first day you play it, that's for sure. I played it for a long time before I knew as much as I do now, and even still, I don't know that much about it. I mean, I should be an expert by now, but... Like, let's go! You want to fast forward time?
Yeah, is he in fully now?
Yeah. Unless there's something, do we need to do the grass on Move Farm?
No, that'll actually be ready tomorrow too. So grass, horsies, not the wheat, but tornado. So
Okay.
who's closest? Whoever's closest to the house, let's go.
Let's go! Appreciate everybody watching on YouTube. I don't know what to say about that, but yeah, I see you there, and cool.
So it says between 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. So I'm gonna fast forward to like early in the morning, and we could do like fast forwarding to find out when it happens or whatever.
Okay. I don't know where it's supposed to be or anything. This is cool. This is new to the game. They didn't have where you could be in third person before, so now you can actually see yourself. Before, the only time you could see yourself was if you were in a tractor, you know, and then you'd change the view and you'd see yourself driving it, but you never got to see yourself walking around. You change your outfit. This is just what I picked to wear, but there's other stuff you could wear.
So I think Ivan also mentioned that he's got to get something to pick up the grass because he's got a new baling system.
Oh yeah, he bought that expensive baler that you put like the
We could mow at any time though, but
this thing right here, it's the baler that doesn't go behind the thing. You have to like feed it stationary.
yeah.
Dang.
Just checking the animals.
It's all rainy. Thunder. Aaron's like, tornado. We have a tornado on our calendar. And I've been waiting for a really long time to see if we're gonna get to see this tornado, because I heard that if you have like longer days or longer months or whatever, that it's more of a possibility. But because we only have one day for each month, like maybe that's why I haven't seen it in game that many times. Well, ever. Oh, you see that I didn't read that message? Oh, you noticed that, did you? I was just telling people the other day about how crazy I think it is that there's people that have grown up in the snow. I've never really seen snow. How the hell do I'm trying to get back to my place. I guess it doesn't matter. But...
I just lost connection. Son of a bitch.
Oh my god. Can't get out of here. Help. Look at that deer. Gonna go tornado chasing. Yeah, I'm waiting to see one.
Did you see that tornado symbol up in the top corner there by the rain?
Yeah. I've never seen that pop up there before, so you know we gotta keep a keep a lookout here. Are we ready?
Oh, check the horses. See if there's any babies in there.
I don't think that they animate the baby horses though. Like they just look like horses. They just
No, I mean they'll just be extras, right?
Is that a baby? Is that the one we had? What's your name, horse? Oh, that's Lucky. Jasmine. Oh, maybe that is a new one. Your horse was named Midnight, right?
Yeah, is that another black one?
Yep. New horse, right there. Oh, dang. Yep, its age is 0 months. Oh, you baby! That's awesome.
Do you want to name it Twister? Stuck at 98% here.
We'll commemorate the day. We'll name it. This one's name is Quiver, and it is also 0 months. Wow, you little baby.
So that would have been Tang's horse or baby.
Yeah. That's funny. This one. What's up, Jim? We're counting down to the tornado. Do you see the sign at the top right? It's happening. It's finally happening. Where is it? We're looking. We gotta set up the tornado equipment or something. Gotta get ready. Storms are brewing. Something something is happening. I don't know. Could happen. You have some weather warnings over there? Lenny
It sounds
is
something
in
about Ireland.
Yeah, he was talking about it in the Discord. Guess that's not that far from you, is it? Oh, I forgot to turn... I never opened the streamer bot thing. But you know what? It doesn't matter because you can't hear it. I totally forgot about that. Hang on. That really sucks, man. Yeah, do explanation Monopoly Go. Go ahead and play you some Monopoly. I need more friends on Monopoly. The Monopoly is really cool. It's totally worth it. You guys aren't already playing Monopoly. Only 5 people wanted to play Monopoly, and I think that's crazy because it's really worth it to play. Okay? Yeah, that's a bummer, man. I think it's because I don't see the sounds in my OBS, like, sources. And so it's probably... Because before, when I had my other microphone, it picked up on the computer differently. Like instead of saying mic and capture card, well, no, I don't know. Mic is still like line whatever, but I don't know. It's broken. Broke it. I rated all your stuff. You haven't played it in so long, Jim, that when I went on there, all of your monuments were torn down. Hang on, you made me want to check it now. Monopoly Go! It's been so fun. I'm dead serious. I've been playing this all day, every day, and I wait until I get the rolls because you have to get them by landing on things and like filling up these little, I don't know, little graph things. But then you also get more after a certain amount of time. And so when it replenishes, I have to come back and I have to play it. But I've been pretty good about saving up my... Like, that's the trick that I messed up on before. Like, you're supposed to, no matter how many rolls you have to do, you just gotta max it out. So that's why I'm only on 21, but Jim made it to, like, 35. Because he gambled more than me. That's the trick. That's the trick to winning Monopoly Go. You have to gamble big. God, 31 just seems so far away. Sometimes I wonder if I should just give up. I'm like, oh, I don't know, man. That's a lot. But I still like it, and it's still fun, and I still have 9 days left, so maybe I'll keep playing it. You're not better at pressing a button than me. It's not that big of a deal. You know what's crazy? It says that I got 3 gifted subs, and they don't give you the gifted subs until, like, the campaign's over. So when the campaign's over, someone from Stream Elements comes to the chat, and they gift the subs, like, to people watching. Just like... I can't help that... Yeah, he's like, I'm bored with it now. You can't get to level 41 anyway. Maybe. I don't know. I think that the difference between 31 and... or 35 and 41 is still, like... It's a good while, you know? Aaron said my laptop was supposed to reboot, but it just shut itself down instead of rebooting. That sucks. I don't know what you're talking about. It's okay, you can quit now. I know you can't do it. No, I'm serious. It's been fun. I liked playing Monopoly. I've been playing it for days now, and it's still good. You said the far right statue thing you build is 50 million to build at that level? Dude. I know. At some point, it's impossible. I mean, it only shows you up to level 100. I don't think that they think that you can get to level 100. They're like, yeah, we'll show you. You know, you either beat the game or, like, we'll show you what's on the other side of 100. But it's like, you won't ever get that far, so... Yeah, sure, there's more levels. You got friends up there? How did you get friends? You just found people in game and made friends with them? Is that how you do it? Where's this crazy tornado? I'm waiting. Do you see me walking around? I'm like surveying the area. I'm scoping it. We're looking. I don't see anything. I thought it would be like, I thought it would happen like right here. But nothing's happened. He said you want me to explain how to get friends? Well... Oh.
So it looks like it now on the weather thing, on the calendar, it says between 10 and 12. It's narrowed it down.
Got our little tornado machine. We got the equipment. We're ready. What's happening? Just gonna fast forward just a little bit. How do you do that where it fast forwards just a little bit? He said we need better chances. That's funny.
Oh, sorry. I forgot I have to push to talk now.
No,
I was talking to you. If you're logged in as admin, you can use the 7 and 8 keys to like fast forward and slow down time.
Oh, I never do that. That one dude said, what game is this? This is Farm Sim 25, and we are waiting for a tornado, and I haven't seen a tornado in this game yet. And Farm Sim 25 is the first time in any Farm Sim that you could see any kind of tornado, and I want to see it. We're tornado hunters now. Here's the crew. We're ready. You know? It's just like in the movies. Go, go, go!
Was that what the truck's for? Tornado hunting?
Yeah, you know, just like grab onto the back of it and like... Yeah, just go. Oh, no! Into the storm! No, away from the storm! That's how they do it in the movies, you know? They get real close and they're like, oh my god, we gotta get away! It's time to get away now! We're just waiting. He says, will you be filming the tornado or just hiding under a table somewhere? Well, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Hide behind this truck. We're assuming that it's gonna happen right here, but, you know. Who knows, man? Who knows? Are you gonna go into it or run away? Only time will tell. He said, you watch any of those storm chaser streamers? I used to know a storm chaser guy. He was very amateur at it, but I liked his content. And I saw him do it one time. He hid out at the Walmart. Here we go. He's gonna like fast forward the time because it's like it's not time yet. Time's going by too incredibly slow. He said, I'm gonna stand and watch like a true Midwestern. It's hilarious. That's why he's in the truck. Got it positioned just right.
I kind of want to ride the horse into it.
There you go. He said amateur as in never found any storms? I don't know. How many storms do you have to find before you're considered a professional? I thought being a professional...
Or does he just like go and chase like light drizzles and stuff like that before he, you know, graduates to tornadoes?
Yeah, I don't know what the scale of expertise on that is. Like, so we have Ivan in the truck, rolls on the horse, and I guess I'm just out here on foot. Like a doofus. Like a, like he put the thing down. I'm just not ready. There. Oh my god. he almost got up there though.
I'm gonna trash it.
Nice try. Jim said, who's in comms? It doesn't sound like Rolls.
It is me. I'm just not, I don't know.
Pop-up broken.
Checking the map. Okay, now it's saying between 10 and 12. A little bit fast forward and more. Oh, it's time. I see the symbol changed on the top.
Yes. Which way do we look? What do we do?
Looking everywhere.
That's funny. I am streaming this on YouTube, Jim. We had 19 concurrent viewers there for a minute, and then it plummeted. Everybody left, I don't know why. It's a interesting beast over there, that YouTube. YouTube is not my favorite. I like Twitch better. Right there, 9-1. Check for crop damage on the map? Is that a thing?
I guess that's a good point.
Can you imagine? Like, does it like over here somewhere and like nowhere near our farm? There's little specks. I don't really know what I'm looking for. So I remember one time it was just raining like this, and I was looking like really far out in the distance. Like, is that it? I don't think no. We haven't seen it yet. look at the line through 25.
No, that's always there.
That's funny. This one.
I don't see shit.
We're just not professional storm chasers, man. We don't know where to look. It's only 9. I think it's just not,
Not late enough.
yeah, it's not time yet.
Not
maybe.
time.
Wait. Just said something is tornado and farm sim history. No. Looks like something's happening here. Just wait for it. Tornadoes run on a schedule. What is this? The news said. We listened to the news and they said it's right here. It's right here on the calendar. You see? 9 to 1. The biggest warning. Brazen said, "Look on the map." Why do people keep saying that? Can you see it on? Can you see something?
I'm sure if you see like crop destruction, yeah, but we've been looking. I looked all over.
I don't think it's time yet. There will be a red icon on the map.
Oh, okay.
What? See, we don't know what to look for because we've never seen the tornado. We're waiting. Beastie Boy Drummer said, "Fly around in build mode." No, I don't think it works that way in this. We just have to wait.
Up north, Ivan says.
Right there.
Oh, there it is. We
Is
could
that
travel
it?
there.
Is
That's
that the
it.
only way that you're going to see this thing, or is it going to travel on over? Get my dirt bike. Ah, the damn Tobii eye tracker's on. That's annoying. No, you don't do it. I'm trying to go see something.
I'm taking the little Kubota vehicle up there.
Like, I can't get out of the shed here to go see. Ah, this thing's dangerous. It's gonna be gone by the time you... What?
You could reset that to the garage and get a lot closer.
What is going on with that thing? Oh, he's just like, jump to the closest thing. Oh, I just hit you. Sorry. Let's see. That's it, moving?
He sees it.
That's funny. I took the worst thing to get there. Hang on.
We might take the ferry over. Oh shit, look at it.
I can't look at it, I'm too far away.
We're gonna call you Missed It, Meow.
I'm gonna be Missed It, Meow. Hang on. No, I'm almost in. This is the most wily thing I've ever driven. I swear I'm trying to get there. Hang on, I'm almost there.
Describe it,
said,
Jim.
I am the storm. Oh my goodness! We're storm chasers. I was there, man.
Get on the
Can't be
boat.
trusted to ride that thing.
Let's go.
Are you taking a ferry over directly into the storm?
That's right. That's right.
Terrible idea.
You can
You
get the
guys are,
Kubota
like,
with me
in
if you want or
something. I'm
whatever.
just standing here.
Oh, it's loud.
It's like for science. Duck and cover. I'm like trying to back up. Dang! There goes a cow. Ah! That's crazy. If it stays over here, my crops won't be destroyed. That's good. Big truck. Rolls is in the eye of the storm.
I'm looking straight up and I can see straight up the eye of it.
Do you see anything?
Right
in
where
there?
I am.
Wow! Ah, look at all the stuff flying. It rolls down. Yeah,
Take
we're
me,
smart.
Tornado Daddy.
Fucking cover! What are you doing? What do you think?
Look at this tree it tore up.
Loud. I'm just running back and forth in it. Oh, dang. I'm just standing in it. There's stuff flying in that there tornado. It's loud. Whipping. Look at it. It's a monster. Ah.
I'm gonna fast forward time just a little bit to see if it'll move.
Ah, I can't hear you.
Keep an eye on it. Now it's moving.
There it goes. There it goes. Dude, it's so loud.
You wanna ride? Oh, it didn't move that much, did it?
Look at it moving. That's crazy. Whoa. Where's it going? It's going straight for the farm.
Trying to see if it's gonna hit something.
I hope it doesn't destroy my crops. I'm in the bushes. Look at
We need a
it!
photo op here.
Majestic! Stand in front of the tornado, guys, right here. We were there, man! That's awesome. Hang on, don't move. Well, you gotta stand up. Ivan, stand up!
Don't be scared.
He's like crouched down. Oh, that's so good. Look at it. Awesome. We were there, man. Storm chasers! Let's go, chase it! Woo! Ivan cranks up the truck. That's hilarious. Once this is over, you should load up Elite Dangerous and say something about not being in Kansas anymore. Awesome. And we waited so long for this. I'm the only goof without a ride. I brought
I want to see it trash something. You can take the Kubota here if you want, or get in the passenger, whatever.
I was trying to sit in it. It's so loud! The tag on this says moo-woo.
I went swimming under the tornado here.
Loud noises! You gotta be swimming under the tornado. It's so loud. Professional storm chasers.
Oh yeah, look how it shredded the trees.
We finally saw it, you guys. That's crazy. We had to soak in the moment, you know. We just had to see it everywhere. Everyone's like, it would be loud in real life. That's true. A lot of wind. It's on the move. When we first saw it, it was right here. And so now it's gone just down river here.
Oh, ravaged trees. Interesting.
What?
I even checked those trees that got shredded, and they're called ravaged trees.
Oh yeah, look. No way! Wow, look! You can see that they've been torn up by the tornado. That's crazy. Ravaged
It's going into a
trees.
field now.
Look! That's cool. I didn't know that was a thing. That's awesome. I mean, you know, not awesome for the trees, but wow!
Yay, tornado.
We've seen the effects of the tornado. Look at
Wow, it just...
it. Wow.
Do you want to ride? I'm looking for the field that it just trashed.
Ah, that's cool. Awesome. We're on the move. Storm chasers!
Oh, it's done now, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, then when you look, see it's not on the map anymore. Ah, that is so cool. We saw the ravaged trees. Oh yeah, in real life it's the craziest, scariest thing in the world. Look,
You get a
at
lot down there,
this.
don't you?
I didn't realize, honestly, somebody was saying last time that we had a hurricane that they probably didn't have the technology before like they do now to tell you how many tornadoes actually spawn from the hurricane, but they were talking like it was hundreds of tornadoes that spawned from that last hurricane. It was really scary. And then like parts of town that I know and go to, like it was showing up on the news where they were like, oh, there was a tornado right over there. And it's like, oh my God. Sometimes, you know, sometimes I go to lunch and I drive down that road. Like it was like too close to home. It was really freaky. Luckily it was okay, but that's the thing about those things. It's just random. That's exciting though. We saw the tornado. I seriously thought it would be more common, or like, I don't know, it would happen more or something, but it doesn't. But then I guess when you see what it does, you know, where you have like the ravaged trees and, you know, it tears up your crops and stuff, like, and in real life too, like it doesn't happen like that often, you know, it's like a crazy once in a lifetime thing. So that's it's pretty good. Look, now the team's just oh, I should have took my Monopoly thing off the thing. Now I'm gonna make a clip of that later and it's gonna have Monopoly on it.
Oh shit.
Oh well.
So we got lots of grass to mow now.
Yeah, we do. We gotta get Ivan to show us how to use this fancy baler he got. Why did you buy this thing, sir? Do you know how to do something with this stationary machinery? You think that's efficient? I don't know if it is or not. I have no way of knowing that. I don't do things the efficient way, that's for sure. This isn't even the one that I need. I need the, cows were talking to me. They said, "Murr, murr." Look at that little baby. The babies are my favorite. Look at you. You're so cute. Everything's cute when it's baby. You experienced a vortex event. Hurricane Irene hit Pennsylvania in 2011. He said people were saying it was barometric pressure that popped my eardrum, but I was like, nah, I saw debris. That's crazy. No, Jim, you should not do that. We're gonna clip the tornado stuff tonight and just, hope it's good, you know? Like, I'm telling you, I feel so much pressure about making content. You don't even know. And then my coworker, he does this thing called Shipped, where you basically buy groceries for people and deliver it to them, and there's like an app and everything. He made $15,000 doing that as a side job. That's crazy. Like, you know, in a year, just part-time, just like, you know, I told him, I said, I don't know if I could do that. You know, it's like he doesn't have to talk to anybody really face-to-face. Like, you text him on the app, and then, like, by the time you deliver the groceries, like, they, you know, just take them and leave, and it's like, I don't know. Sounds like a lot. I told him, I don't know if I could do that. I always wanted to write a book, but they always say that you should never tell people what you're gonna do, because then you get the satisfaction of, like, as if you already did it just by telling people what you're gonna do, you know? So, I try not to do that. The mower, where's it at? It's one of my favorite pastimes, mowing grass. I told everybody I wasn't gonna do that, and then I did it anyway. Like, you know, there's a reason I mowed so much grass before, because I like it.
I'm gonna just work on getting all the animals fed here.
He said I gotta get my cart. See, I don't understand, like, oh, I guess... Oh, I see. Okay, well, here's what he's doing, right? You take the... Somehow he's gonna pick up what I'm about to mow, and then he's gonna... You put it... You put it in the baler thing, and then it just goes right into the barn. Oh. That's why he says it's efficient, see there? Because it'll just bale it, and it'll just put it right in there. That's crazy. That's why he's managing this piece and not me. I was like, yeah, you handled Move Farm. I didn't want Move Farm to be a failure, but if I was in charge of it, it would not be this nice. He said, whenever I tell someone what I'm gonna do, it always goes sideways, so I stopped. Yeah, it's not really worth it. Cowboy Redneck 80! I'm it! I mean, thanks for the follow. What do you think about this farm? Did you just get here? Did you miss the tornado? I'm gonna have to make a clip for YouTube. I'm gonna have to tell the world we finally saw the tornado. It was so cool. We took a swim in the river. It didn't destroy my crops, which was awesome. It's like we saw it, but it was over there. So that was pretty cool too. Now I'm mowing grass because mowing grass is also cool. That's about it. The most exciting thing already happened. You missed it. We were looking forward to that for so many streams. My God, I even started another server and told everybody, hey, look, if you want to play while I'm not online, you can do it in that other server. I gotta wait for the tornado. And we saw it. It was there. What do you guys think about Monopoly Go? Have you ever played Monopoly Go, and do you want to? Because it's super fun, and I need one more friend so that I can unlock the community chest game. I don't like to add the other kind of randos, you know, like the people in game that I run across. I don't know those people. I wanted people from my community to play the game, and then we could all be friends, and then we could all, like, see each other's scores, you know, because it says how far you've gotten, like, with how many points or whatever, and there's some times when you do get a lot of, like, rolls of the dice, and there was times when I had hundreds, and I didn't do it at times 10. That's how you do it. That's how I could have been at the same level as Jim right now if I would have just gambled more when I was doing stuff, but I didn't do it, and I wasted all my rolls. I didn't know that's how it worked. You know? Like, I feel like I figured it out, but now it's too late, and I don't have what I had before. Yeah, Jim, that's how it works. I kicked myself because I didn't realize that at first. That's, oh, I could have if I got good. Well, I don't think. I don't know. I would like to get to level 35, but I just don't know if I'm gonna make it. If you play it right, you can stack an unlimited amount of rolls. Nuh-uh, that's what they charge you for. They're like, hey, you ran out of rolls. Do you want to pay pay real money to to keep playing? And then I think, do I want to do that? No, don't do it. You have to resist. You have to resist the urge to spend, when is your Misty Crown? Because you were the winner? Well, you see, we still have 8 more days. Somebody could start this game right now and do better than you, Jim. I don't think anybody's gonna try, though. They don't want that smoke. They're just too afraid to try to surpass you. They don't have a job. No, I don't know. I have a job, and I'm at level 21. But again, I didn't do the thing right. Because I had a good, like, 800 rolls, and then I was doing them 5 at a time, or 10 at a time, and I should have done them 50 at a time. I mean, I did some of them, like, big like that, but... You know? You gotta run the events they had. You never spent a dime on that app, but Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas. You had enough rolls stacked until Easter. Yeah, I've done a couple. Yeah, it's like they changed the mini game like every day, and then as you land on spaces, you get tickets towards the little mini game, and then that like adds up, and then you get rolls for that. It's like a whole, I don't know, man.
Keep losing connection.
He said, hello from Russia, ding! Good luck to you and good health. Oh, thank you, you have no idea. I do feel like I have my health now. I didn't before, but I think I got it now. I think I got a handle on it. It's crazy to think how much I really streamed like right after my surgery when like I feel so much better now. Like I was really struggling there, you know? Like I didn't realize how bad it was. And I look back on it, it's like, oh. You know, I try to keep it going. The stream is hard to maintain, it really is. I feel like people don't care about Farm Sim like they used to, and it's just sad. Saddens me. He said, or 100. You just bet 100 at a time. I bet 100 at a time like twice, and then I was like, I mean, I don't want to waste all my rolls, you know? Like, I feel like if you only get to press the button 8 times instead of like, you know, but that's not a statistic, you know? It's like when you do the math, it's not how it works out. I should have just bet more and whatever I landed on. But if you land on free parking, you get nothing, so. You're auto-rolling. I like to feel like I was in control. I did do auto-roll sometimes. That's when I'm supposed to be working. I do the auto roll. Only look at it again. So when you have to pick the bank heist thing and the other thing when you knock somebody's little monument down. You like the way I did this field? Would you have gone the other way? Or do you think that this way is the way? It feels like Wednesday because I'm playing Farm Sim on stream, but it's actually Thursday, and tomorrow's Friday, baby. We counted down to Friday all week long. Are you excited about it? One of my customers from a couple weeks ago, he won this raffle that my company did, and I got to call him today and tell him that he won. And he won a 4K 70-inch TV. And I remember when I took his order like a couple weeks ago, I told him, I said, well, you know, I appreciate it, but you're not going to be injured in the raffle. And he was like, I don't care about that raffle. Like, you could tell he just didn't think he was going to win. And then 4 people got the TV, and this guy, I remembered him, you know, because he was nice. Like, the ones that are nice to you, you know, you remember him, you know. And so I called him, and I said, hey, you know, you remember, and I started it that way too. I was like, hey, you remember when you made that order and I told you that you weren't in the raffle? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, well, you were in the raffle and you won the TV. So I just wanted to like congratulate you and tell you it's coming next week. And yeah. And you know, cool. And he was just like, oh my God, oh, I won, that's so cool. Like, I made his day. I didn't get anything, and I still feel like this was a good day, you know? Like, after after the whole day, and I'm reflecting on my day, and I'm sitting here, and I'm doing this stream, and I'm thinking, you know, it was such a nice day. I'm so glad I got to do that. That guy was so stoked. He got so flustered that he put me on hold, and then he, like, I waited for him to come back to the phone, and then he came back to the phone, and then he accidentally hung up on me, and then I called him back, and he answered, and he was like, this is Chris. And I was like, hey, we got disconnected. And he was like, oh, okay, I know. I was like, okay, well, just, you know, I didn't even need you anymore anyway. I just wanted to tell you that you won. Congratulations. Talk to you later. And he said he was going to place another order tomorrow, so he was going to call me tomorrow. But it was so cute. I was like, oh, that was the funnest part of my day. I really liked that. You were off sick Tuesday and Wednesday? Dang. You didn't even play Monopoly. What do you do? Lots of things. I work in sales, but it's like not the kind of, I don't know. I work with a bunch of salespeople and we make phone calls. I don't usually sell things. I usually schedule things, but at any rate, you know, sometimes they give me the opportunity to sell things and I always say yes. And then, you know, sometimes my coworker, she says, oh, well, I don't want to have to do that. And I tell her, you know, everything's experience, man. I was just telling somebody this earlier today. It like blows my mind because when I was younger, I did so many things that I failed at, you know, and I look back on that stuff and on one hand, you think to yourself, man, all the time and money that I wasted, and like there was no way that this thing that I was doing was ever gonna be anything, you know? Like, I tried to sell Mary Kay and I failed, and I went to bartending school and I tried to get a job as a bartender with like no experience, you know, and they didn't hire me, and I remember being like bummed out about it and thinking like, you know, maybe I don't know, you know, maybe I need to think of something else. And I just remember feeling really defeated and walking away from it. Like, I knew that was a dumb idea. Like, you know, I didn't think it through, or like, what a waste of time and money. And then I went to school for medical billing and coding, and like, I got nationally certified, but the thing is, it doesn't matter if you have the certification if you don't have the experience, you know? So it was really hard to find a job doing that. And I think, you know, all the time and money that I wasted, but then, you know, not really, because everything I've ever done just added to my life experience, and it really is priceless, you know? And it's like, I don't know, I just think it's weird and cool that what I thought was a waste, like really, when you look at it, it's like, yeah, it wasn't at all. And I'm glad, you know, because I wouldn't want to change anything, or like, you know, I always tell people you can't turn back time. I mean, it would be cool if you could, but you just got to take the time that you got and like try to do something with it. Don't let it slip away. Learn something from all your shitty mistakes. I wish I could have learned not to be an alcoholic before I broke my foot and had a metal plate in my foot, but that's one that just got away from me, you know? Sometimes
but now you're bionic.
Yeah, sometimes you end up, you know, a little cyborg, just a little, you know, it happens. But, but at any rate, you know, sometimes you get those lessons that you just can't shake off, you know? Wow, life's such a blessing and a curse at the same time. Look at that kitty! Oh, you little baby! Come here, kitty! Let me see you. I want to pet you. Come here. Come here, you kitty. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her. Come here, kitty. Come here. I'm like tangled on my headset. This thing better not like, I'll like go to get it. Come here, kitty. Come here, kitty, kitty. Come here. Come here, kitty. You're so pretty. I'll get you by your neck. You little brat. I don't blame her for being like, what the fuck? The way I just picked her up. Listen, you were too far away, and I just needed you to get a little closer. Hey. You act like somebody grabbed you by the neck or something. Hey. Calm down. That's a good girl. Huh? Are you a good girl? Do you love? Do you? Dude. She's like, let me go! Alright. Jeez, you think somebody grabbed her by the neck or something? Nobody did that. I don't know what happened there. Oh, she was so cute. I just couldn't help it. I saw her laying there. I was like, come here. You know, that's a common misconception you see about having cats. You think to yourself, I got a couple of cats, but they don't really love on me when I want to. I should get another cat. And then that way, the more cats I have, the more, like, probability I have that one of them is going to want me. It's not.
And that's how you become a crazy cat lady.
That's how you become
With
a
17
crazy cat
cats.
lady. They do not care. They're like, would you get off me? Doing something over here. The fucking cat's just like chilling.
They just want to lay on top of you because you're a warm body.
Nope, they don't even want me.
Oh,
like
wow.
I grabbed a hold of her. I mean, it's like they only want to love when they want to love, you know? And it's like, what if I don't want you, dirty cat? Little brat. And that was the night that Misty bled to death on stream. No, one time my freaking cat, Odie, popped me right in the eye because my mom got in the bed with her dog and I was holding him like a baby, and when he went to get up, he got me right in the eye. And I had to tell everybody, I had to own that because my eye was red for like a month and there was nothing I could do about it, and it was either like not stream and just hide from the world or admit that my cat popped me in the eye. I mean, I guess I could have said it was something else, but, you know. Some people, I think, didn't think that it was the cat. It's like, no, it was a cat. I mean, you know, you got a little eye drop in it. You gotta make sure you don't get the, well, whatever they call it. Unk. Make your eyeball fall out. Rouse! Dirty cat. Saratha said, I bet airport scanners love you then. Actually, it doesn't do anything in the thing, like, I mean, they probably see it, like in the x-ray, but I don't know. It does make my toes, like cramp, though. You know, like when I go in the x-ray machine at the airport thing, my toes go like this, and it's all like, meh! And then, like, I try to straighten my foot out and make it stop cramping, and it hurts so bad. What do you think that's from? You think it really is the magnet? I didn't think that the titanium or whatever it is that they, like, put in your foot is not supposed to be magnetic, is it? I don't know. Maybe it's not titanium. Maybe it's, I don't know what it is. I called the doctor when I, like, healed, and I was like, when are you going to take that thing out? And he was like, you don't have a bone anymore. It's that thing. Like, you can't take that out. Are you kidding me? I put that in there because your bone was gone. It was turned to dust and fell your fat ass on it. Oh, yeah, I did do that. When I fell on my foot, and broke it, it reminded me of, like, a branch of a tree snapping. I could hear it. Like, I don't know if it was, like, nobody else was close enough to me for me to have really known. Like, I want to know, did everyone else hear it? Like, could someone have heard the bone break? Or did they just, like, oh, I only heard it in my own head and it was like, blah! Yeah, I don't know. Questions. Don't have the answers to. I guess I could Google, is it an audible sound when someone breaks a bone? Yes or no?
I think it's pretty loud.
Is it? Well, that one doesn't work. Dude, that's crazy. This pop-up, the Dale one, it doesn't work, but it's in my computer as a GIF, like, where the source is. He said depends on where the break is, but you can hear them sometimes. I heard it. It was like a tree branch snap, and it was like, whack! No, you didn't see anything. That one works. I remember fixing that one. It used to not go away. It's almost the weekend, alright? I'll make that my priority to fix the streamer bot, because I like streamer bot. I think it has potential, man, but I gotta remember to turn the damn thing on. I got spoiled when I hooked it to OBS, and when you open OBS, it would just open, but I can't find the tutorial that I used to get it to work. It was a YouTube video that I watched. That's the kind of YouTube videos that I make. Think people will listen to me? See, I don't listen to you. You guys know me. I gotta make content for, like, people that don't know me. Like, this is how you do this. And then, like, you guys wouldn't believe me, but they would. They don't know. Be like, welcome to Misty's Tutorials. I learned by doing the wrong thing first and always. Here's the right way to do everything. You know, one thing at a time. There's a challenge for Just About that is a time lapse. Like, make the most beautiful time lapse that you can on Farm Sim. Where I thought that this might be a beautiful time lapse right here on this farm, you know, like get it just right where like you can see the sun and the moon and the ferry thing going or whatever that is, the little boat thing that goes down the river and like whatever. That could be cute, right? Where else is a scenic, like beautiful place on this map? I gotta look around. Gotta find a spot. Wally said T-minus 30 minutes, and it's your long weekend, huh? Australia Day? That's crazy. You're gonna go to the mountains for camping and four-wheel drive? Do you make YouTube videos of that, Lollies, and you post it on YouTube, or you just, like, do it for fun and don't even edit the stuff or anything? Like, what do? Do you just do things and it's not for content? What's that like? What's it like to camp? I used to go camping all the time. There was a, like, I swear, I had this phase where I kept a tent in my trunk. And I stayed in the Ocala National Forest, and I stayed, like, at the springs and, like, the national parks and stuff, and I got really drunk. And I made a fire. And I slept in a tent. And sometimes I'd wake up and it would be so cold that I'd try to get in my car, and guess what? It was cold in my car too. There's so many times that I did that stuff, and I'm telling you, if I wouldn't have been drinking, I just wouldn't have even liked it, honestly. Like, I can be honest with myself in the fact that I didn't really like it. I just liked being drunk. That's it. Like, the thought of going camping right now, like, if you said, you should go camping. I'm not doing that. Those days are long gone. I'm not doing that. He's like, I forget to take photos. You gotta take photos. You gotta take the pics, man. You gotta take the videos. You gotta use the 360 cam. You got a rooftop tent on the ute. The truck. I know, I've seen it. It's cool, man. That's neat. I want to do more outdoorsy things, but, like, not camping, though. Like, something other than camping, but... There's a guy that I know that lives in Wisconsin, and he said that 2025 is the year of touching grass. And he's just gonna touch grass, and he's got all these, things planned of, like, doing stuff outdoors, and I thought that was really cool. I was like, I like that. Yeah, people walk past all night long, and the dogs love it. If it wasn't for the ring thing making the little jingle, they wouldn't even know that somebody's out there. They hear the ring thing, and then they're like, oh, 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 oh. But then it's like, what are you doing? Ain't nobody coming over here. Nobody's ever been here. My mom and dad come here. They're coming this weekend, I think. They're gonna hang out. It's cold in Orlando. Like, I showed people in the Discord. You think I'm playing? This is so funny. And I talked about this on stream the other day. Do you see how they tell us about the weather? Like, you guys have serious, like, blizzard action. Like, it was snowing in Florida, in a bunch of different places in Florida. It was freaking snowing the last couple days. And this is how they tell it. They're just like, very cold. It's very cold. Just, that's all you need to know about how cold it is. Here's the thing right here. Welcome to Florida, the Sunshine State, and then there's all the snow. I think it would have been really cool to have seen that, but Pensacola, Florida isn't exactly anywhere near me. You know what I mean? Like, not really worth it. State of emergency! Bracing. For the France up turd. He's like, no going to the beach today. You said camping allows us to use the whole day to explore and drive. Yeah, I get why you do it. Believe me, I've traveled far to. That's why I liked staying in Ocala, because there's so many different springs and like there's just. I love the springs. Do you have that there? Maybe, probably. You know, like the ocean is just so unforgiving. The springs are like fresh water and it's nice and it's cold and the water's clear. Like there's some places that I've went kayaking before and it's like you wear your bathing suit with like maybe some shorts over it or whatever and you go kayaking, but you never have any intention of getting like in the water, you know? Like you might get wet, but you're not in the water like swimming because you can't see the bottom. And the last time I went kayaking, I was with somebody and like every time we saw the bubbles, like that's how you know like that's an alligator. Like if you see, and they could be really close to the boat too. And like it's right there. Like the bubbles are coming out of its freaking nose and it's right there. And if you ever watch Swamp People and stuff, like that's how they do it too, except when they see the bubbles, they get out that treble hook and then they take the treble hook and they throw it and it snags the gators, like they could get them by the toe, like that thing. It's like a claw, you know, like a metal claw, and they call it the treble hook, and they throw it out and then they pull the gator in. It's awesome. I got sidetracked. What were you saying? Anyway, you see gators. You don't see the gator, you see the bubbles from their noses. But you can't see through the water because it's so murky, you know? Like the water's so dark, so it's like you don't get in it because you know there's gators in it. And then you're kayaking above the place where the little bubbles are and you think, yep, that's a gator right there. Now, the next step that is just a little too freaky for me, like I've seen people where they take the 360 cam or like whatever, like you can buy a case for a lot of these cameras and you just, I mean, even the 360, the Insta360, I'm pretty sure you can just submerge that. Like it says on there it goes 30 meters underwater or something. But, you know, I don't know. Like I feel weird about that. Like I paid a lot of money for that thing. I'm not sticking that in the water without having some kind of case on it, you know? But like, if you drop it down in the water, I bet you there's a gator. Just like right there, you know? Like if you see the bubbles in the water, wouldn't that be crazy? Like you see the bubbles and then you just have like your camera on a string, you just like drop it down. I suspect there's a gator right there. Let's see. And then you throw the thing in there and like, I guess you'd have to just check the video later. I don't know, man. Sounds like a lot of work. Sounds like, what if the gator eats my camera? That's what I'm worried about. I don't want the gator eating my camera, but at the same time, I do love those videos. You guys ever watch those fishing videos on YouTube? Oh, love it. Love those videos. I'd like to make my own fishing video, but then I was like, oh yeah, I'm not really that good at fishing. I would hate to spend, 10 hours trying to capture the moment there, and all I capture is a sunburn, you know? Like, I think it would be cool to do metal detecting stuff, too. Like, remember I used to talk about how I wanted to get a big magnet? Like, I think it would be cool to do the magnet fishing, but now I'm off the magnet fishing now because I feel like magnet fishing is... honestly, I don't know, you know? Like, you get a lot of scrap metal and bullshit, and then, like, you can get a gun, and then you gotta call the cops, and then... I'm sure that... Maybe, I don't know. Maybe some people call the cops and they think that that's just, like, easy to, you know, like... Oh, isn't that cool, let's just call. They don't want you to do that, you know? Like, have you ever seen those, like, when somebody gets the realization that, like, the cops aren't grateful that you found that? They're not like, oh, wow, this is definitely, like, this could be evidence. So glad that you called us and we have this now, because now we can do something with it. No, they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing out here? Like, I don't trust it. They investigate you. I remember one time somebody stole my purse at my mom's house, and I called the cops, and then I felt like they were interrogating me. They're like, well, why would someone steal your purse? Why did you leave your purse in your car? I was like, it wasn't even for that long. What, am I the one on trial here? I'm like, I said, you know what? I called you too soon. I said, I should have looked in, like, the street to see if somebody, like, threw it in a trash can or something, and then I walked down the street, and like everything that was in my purse was in the bushes, just like throughout the whole street. And by the time I got to the very end of the street, that's where the purse was, in a trash can. And I told the cops, I was like, I should have never even called you. You ain't even gonna find who did this. And they were like acting like, how did you know where it was? And it's like, I didn't. I used my detective skills like you should have. I don't know. Whatever, but you know. Like I said, I wouldn't want to be magnet fishing and be pulling up all kinds of God knows what metal stuff, but the metal detector, at least, like, it can pinpoint certain types of metals, and you can decide whether or not you dig it up, which is a plus, because I feel like with a magnet, you're just at the mercy of the magnet, like, whatever. Whatever it drags across. And a magnet's not gonna get like gold rings and, you know, like jewelry. Like I found one on Instagram where but they're retired though, and they showed that they walked like 13 miles, and I was like, jeez, you found a bunch of rings in the dirt, but you did walk a really long time and spend a really long time on it, you know? Like that would be the dream. Wouldn't that be so cool to just like mess around and find jewelry that's worth money, and then you could just like, you know, it's like your treasures. Like, maybe you like it, maybe you want to keep it, maybe you don't like it and you want to sell it. Nobody knows. It's yours now. Finders keepers. The Kubota, what about it?
He needs something to power the baler.
Oh yeah, I was wondering how that
I almost ran into the field.
That's funny. Look at that thing, it's getting it. It's fast. Go see this thing in action. Matter of factly, I saw this before, and I do want to know how good it works. You guys just flush with bales now? Kind of, dang. Look at that. Does it just push these from here straight to here?
Yeah, it drops it off the side near his back end, and then
Got
you know
some lettuce over here too. Bit. That's what you're supposed to use one of them there. That's a forage harvester. Is that what they call that? Oh, I'm like, what's that noise? It's the bell wrapper. It's right there. Listen to it. Makes plastic sound. Interesting. Let's see. Gosh, where does the time go? It's supposed to be even colder tomorrow, and I know no one cares, and no one wants to sympathize with me because you are colder.
Because I was out walking in the snow half an hour ago.
I I can see why you wouldn't feel that bad for me that it's going to get colder, because today it was 60 and tomorrow it's going to be 50, I think. But still, you know? I wore 2 sweaters today. I only went outside a couple of times, though. I may have not went outside that much, but, you know, it's one of those things. Oh, my God. I played Elite Dangerous last night. Oh, and I wasn't streaming. I got, like, 6 missions done. And it was pretty rad. I still keep trying to find, like, a cool picture of a moon. But sadly, I don't know how to get around the universe that well. I haven't seen all the cool things like that.
Is that a just about thing? A picture of a moon?
Yeah, and on just about, like, some of the entries, oh, they're good. They're so good. I'm too embarrassed. I took one picture, and I thought, is that a moon? Oh, it might be a planet. If it's a planet, and then I'm like, here's my picture of a moon. You know, like, not a good look. Nobody knows. I feel like I'm gonna miss something. Telling you, I'm aw. I'm glad tomorrow's Friday. Ugh, it's gonna be so hard to just get through just one more day. I don't even know what I'm doing this weekend. It's supposed to be cold. I don't want to do anything, you know? I just want to chill. What's up, Blue? Checking my phone. I couldn't stand it. Some of my friends up north, like North Florida, freaking snowed up there. Isn't that crazy? I always say that I wanted to see the snow, but you know what I thought about earlier today? Think about it. Like, I've never seen snow, right? So when I finally do see snow, that is forever going to be the story. When people say, have you ever seen snow? I'll be like, well, no, except for that one time that blah, blah, blah. You know, I feel like there's a lot of pressure on when it is and what kind of experience it is that I'm going to get to see the snow, you know? Because I'm definitely I'm going to have to go out of my way to find it. But I feel like, wow, you know? Like, I could actually just make it where it's a good story, you know? Like, I know it's going to be a forever, you know? I'm not very good at planning things like that. In a perfect world, I would have it all planned out and something. I don't know. I haven't even been on here that long. I'm telling you, man. I have a million things I want to do and not enough time to do it. I have to edit the clips.
You finished with this mower, right?
Yeah. I gotta make my clips of tornado. Super stoked we saw the tornado today. We waited so long for the tornado. I didn't even know that it would ever happen. I wasn't sure if it was gonna happen. I thought, I just hope this time is it. It was. It's glorious. How long do you think it'll be until we see another one? You know? Like, if it took that long to see the first one? I found a video on YouTube earlier where it was like all the best moments of the Twister movies. Baloo's playing Train Simulator. I've been playing a little bit of Monopoly Go, a little bit of Elite Dangerous, a little bit of Farm Sim. I like to keep Farm Sim alive, you know? Like, don't you guys think that Farm Sim is still worth playing?
I like it.
You know? Like, can we just... uh... He said he's loading up 53-foot containers in Train Sim. You know what I haven't played in a hot minute? I haven't played World of Warships since I was playing it every single day for December. I almost didn't even miss a day in December because they were doing that big event, and then now I haven't even opened it this month. So tired. God, I'm telling you. This weather has been horrible. Like, yesterday I was in the worst mood. You have no idea. It was terrible. I had to cancel the stream. I was like, look, I just can't.
I had some idea.
Well, yeah, you... I was like, man, I just can't do it. But I did have yesterday, though, I feel like I had a meltdown and I was just, like, having a bad time, you know? And then... It didn't happen that day, but I did find out that day that, like, years ago, I had broken a lease, like, a month early, and, like, I gave them all the, like, notice that I was gonna end the lease, and, like, you know, I did everything that I could, and I thought we were straight, you know, and I called them, and I told them, you know, they were like, well, you have more time, and I was like, yeah, but I thought that we had agreed that, you know, I could end it now, and it was like, I don't know, I feel like it was a misunderstanding, but anyway, they tried to say that I owed $5,000 to this place because I broke this lease, and it wasn't even like that. Like, literally, it never affected, like, any other kind of rental agreement or anything like that afterwards, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't the kind of, like, you broke a lease, and now it's like, you know, it's gonna follow you for, I don't know. I don't even know if that's how it works, but anyway, they said I owe them money, and it went to collections. And long story short, that's been on there for a really long time, and it finally got off my credit. So now that there, you know, where it did say that I owed $5,000, it does not now, and that's really, like, I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders, even though I was never gonna pay it. You know? Like, they said I owed it, and it really bothered me that, you know, I thought I was gonna have to, like, fight that in court, or, like, you know, like, they were gonna try to, like, keep coming after me for it or something, and then, like, it just went away. So, that was my
That's how I
happy...
made loans go away. My school loans, I just, you know, stopped paying them. Eventually, they just disappeared.
You know, I've heard of that. I've heard of such things, but I just never thought it would happen to me, you know? And then, yeah. I didn't know them that much.
I mean, it was only a couple thousand or whatever, but still.
Still, yeah, they said I owed
I don't feel bad about it.
$5,000.
Screw it.
What do they think this is? Somebody was like, oh, you know, they'll come after you. Like, you know, you're going to get sued. Like, oh, it's going to, you know, one day you're going to get served. Like, you should just pay them. And I was like, no. I don't have $5,000 to just give somebody that says I owe them that. Like, that's crazy, you know? And I just was adamant about it the whole time. I was like, I don't owe that. And then, sure enough, it's gone now. So that was my happy news for yesterday. And then my happy news for today was that my person that I sold something to won the raffle, and I got to tell him that they got a TV, and that was a feel-good moment. That guy was super happy. He said he didn't care about that until he won it, and then he was like, oh my god. Well, he was like a, you know, like a pageant winner. He was just like, he was so flustered. It was awesome. That was a good time. And, you know, it was like one of those QLED, like, it said $1,300 value, and I feel like, you know, not that many years ago, that's the same kind of TV that was like $2,500, you know? Like, you remember when TVs were expensive as shit? Like, if, like, back in the day especially, oh my god, like 20 years ago, if you had a badass TV, the thing would be like $6,000. You know, like
I never even heard of a 70-inch TV back in the day. Like that's crazy.
yeah, you know. Well, I have a 70-inch TV in this living room, and it barely fits next to my whole gaming system thing.
That's
Like it
gigantic.
would be cool to get a bigger TV, but not really because it's. No, I don't know. Maybe this one's a 60-inch. Yeah, maybe that's a 60. Because you know what? I remember my ex, he got a 70-inch TV and he put it in our apartment. And he had the couch like fucking 4 feet from it. And it was the stupidest thing ever. I was like, you are so dumb. Like, what a waste of fucking money to get a TV that big and you're going to sit that close to it in this small of a space. Like, and then it didn't matter because we broke up and he took it with him. He was like, oh, remember when you thought that TV was stupid? It's my TV. And I was like, oh. Alright, fair. Alright. Yeah. But yeah, TVs used to be really expensive, and then now they're just like, I don't know. I don't know what made the difference, but I know that TVs are way cheaper now than they used to be. You ever see those computer setups they have where it'll be like, you know, like you got the setup like mine with like the 2 or 3 screens, and then you got like a big ass TV like above the computer, just like up there. Like in theory and like whatever, it looks cool, but I just feel like it's kind of overkill, you know, like that girl Brittany, Nay Tesseract or whatever, she had a really cool setup, and there was a picture of her sitting at her computer desk, and then like over to the side she's got like this huge TV, but it's got like jellyfish on it. Like it wasn't even playing anything. It's just like, you know, ambient bullshit. Just like something to run your electric bill up, and it had jellyfish on it, and it looked really cool, but I just thought, I mean, I really need a TV with some bullshit on it. I mean, you know? Like I think that's like the above and beyond that you could do if you're into that kind of thing, you know? You want to make it look super techy, I guess. Is it that the word? Is it tech to have a big TV next to your computer? I'm not really sure. I don't know what I have to do to be one of the cool kids. I think I have most of the things. Excuse you! Your nose is wet! It's so gross! What do you think this is? Huh? Who's baby? Look at him. Oh, he's precious. You're a good little baby, but you're... Ew. Ew. Oh, you little baby. Yeah, you're cold. Oh, why are you so cold? Arrgh! Arrgh! What do you think? You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Tell everybody we're tired. He says, is it time? Is it time for bed? You know, I feel like it kind of is. Yeah, I feel like we're getting there, bud. We gotta bundle up. We gotta bundle up. It's gonna be nice and cold. It's, you know it's cold in Florida. See, here's the thing. We don't turn on the heat because it doesn't get that cold. So the game we play is, one, we don't have the outfits for it. So I have like a sweater and then I have another sweater. So I just like wear the 2 sweaters on top of each other, and then not regular pants, and then that's it. And then like if it gets cold in your house, you don't really turn on the heat, you know, because then like all the dust that's on the heater like burns off and it's all stank. Is that a thing where you are, Rolls, or is that do you know what I'm talking about?
Well, for us, heat is all the time, so you know,
Oh.
almost all the time. And in the summer, it's AC, so.
Oh. Yeah, no matter how cold it gets, I'm not planning on turning on the heater. I remember when I was a little kid, we didn't have a heater in my parents' house either. We had the space heaters, you know, like the big metal ones that they look scary, but they're like, I don't think it'll scald you if you touch it, but I don't know. I never touched it. I just plugged it in and put it in the middle of the room, you know. But I wonder whatever happened to those. I wonder if Mom still has those like buried in the closet, or if she actually got rid of something for once. Something tells me she probably kept it, but who knows? If it went out, maybe not. Gosh, I've only been on here for an hour and 38 minutes. I was running late because I made dinner, and God, I'm telling you, I just can't get my shit together. I don't feel like I have enough time, and I feel like my stream's not good enough. That's really frustrating. I just think that Farm Sim has calmed down for some reason, and we need to...
It definitely has.
You know? It's a bummer. Here's an easy one right here. This is an easy dinner. This is what I made tonight. I made a little bit of chicken, broccoli, and I took a potato, and I diced it up, and I fried it in butter, and that's why it's got the little edges on it. Mm.
How do you do that chicken? Like you cook it first and then you rip it apart?
Yeah. Like, I just put it in the Ninja until it is done, and then I just cut it into little pieces. That Ninja's good. Do you have a Ninja?
Is that like an air fryer?
Yeah, it's like an air fryer, but I don't think it is the same as an air fryer, you know?
Or is it more like a, what do they call those? Toaster oven.
Yeah, I don't really know what it's classified as.
I don't have any of those things. No air fryers, no toaster oven.
What? That's what you gotta get. That's all you'd ever use. If you had the Ninja, that's all you need. That thing is amazing. Like, for real. I cooked a freaking baked potato in it the other day, and all I had to do was put the little grate in it and put a cup of water in it, and I put the potato just on the little grate, and then it's got a pressure cooking lid. So it's got like the regular lid with the little coil, and then it's got another special lid. So when you use the pressure cooker lid, you just leave the other lid open, like it doesn't come off. Like, I made that mistake when I was trying to use the pressure cooker the first time, because I was like, how does this lid come off of here? And the lid doesn't come off. It just, you leave it open, and then you put the other lid on it, and then you pressure cook it, and then do a little release steam thing, and it's just like a pressure pot. It's crazy. And so I made a baked potato like that, but I cook chicken in it like that all the time. And then, I don't know. There's just a lot of things that you can cook in it. Sometimes I cook two things at once in it. Like, I'll put the little, I'll put the little grate in it, and then I'll stick something else on, like, the other layer. But then I try to make sure that I don't burn one or the other. Gotta do the timing just right. Uh-oh.
I gotta Google these things.
I'll send you a link to it. It's cool. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream now so that I can edit this video, because I really think that, you know, it's like I had a vision this morning in my mind of what I wanted to do with this tornado, and I just can't stand it. I have to download it and do something with it, but
Alrighty.
Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'm super stoked that we saw the tornado. It was such a good time. That was really, really cool. Maybe we'll see one again. We'll see how long it takes to find another one. We're definitely going to be counting now that we know, you know, because we know that we've been playing the game since it came out in November, right? No tornado. And now we've seen it. We were there. The crew was here. We got some stuff done. It was pretty cool. Oh, it's weird. Oh, yeah. All right. And we're gonna raid Brazen Bull because we haven't raided Brazen Bull in a while, and he's on there right now. He's there. He's there. Go check it out.
See you guys.
Thanks for watching. Bye.